let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. The round has officially started, so here we go. Gone. That's his first home run. Oh, that's a monster home run. His third consecutive home run. Minutes to go. Another home run. That's a home run, his fifth in the round. A hat trick, 3 in a row. Minutes remaining. See you later off the balcony. Another home run. And that one's out of here. Onto the balcony. Just 1 minute remaining. There's number 10. "30 seconds left. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. The clock is running and the round has begun. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Frank Thomas. gone. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. His third in a row. Minutes to go. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. And that one out of here. Onto the balcony. That's 3 in a row now. Goodbye into the pool area. That's gone. Home run number 8. 2 minutes remaining. Make it 9 home runs. His third consecutive home run. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. That one is out of here. His 13th home run. And there it is, his 14th home run. 30 seconds left. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Frank Thomas.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You gonna hear something? It's real. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta don't get up. Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them?
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on the way, and we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. The 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Next to hit is Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Stanton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. It's the Yankees 0, Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Stepping up is Mitch Henniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. Cole gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Batting second.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So here now is Ty France. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. One strike now from Cole. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now into the box, Gio Urshela. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3.
Urshela.
He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now that's popped up. Seager calls for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. John Means is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So here now is Ty France as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Batting third.
Next, it'll be Kyle Lewis.
Kyle Lewis.
First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
France leads off first with 1 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
That misses. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
The next batter will be Evan White, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And now a run comes across.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 6.
Stepping in next, Tom Murphy.
2, Tom Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners are on top 3-0. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Stewart, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two
Batting
gone.
third, the first baseman, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed
Mancini.
power threat, Trey Mancini. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Taylor Trammell.
The left fielder, Taylor Trammell.
First pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Trammell is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Dylan Moore. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Moore stands at first with one out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ty France.
Next up is Ty France. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Traímos bomba para...
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Adam.
And now a pitch on the way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Now it'll be Phillip Evans. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here comes the 1-0. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1 home. Frazier on second. Reynolds at first. One gone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Two men are on with two men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. His past line against Aaron Nola. No hits in 17 at-bats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now is Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Newman is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Alec Bohm is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
1-2, here it comes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
In now, Kevin Newman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here is Jacob Stallings. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch of the AB now. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
first pitch, 107.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, it's off the third base bag, and he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Standing in now, Akil Baddoo. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grossman on at first, nobody out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Oh, there's a line drive caught at third by Franco, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Tigers nothing, Orioles coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd. And, you know, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when he's good, he has that slider, and that's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times giving up multiple hits in innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
And now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled to the left side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So now here is Trey Mancini looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. And now, Jeimer Candelario in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bouncer to the left side. And he is out on the tag.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. And he fouls this one off. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Now to bat, Willie Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Fastball well outside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. From Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. His past line against Aaron Nola. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And the runner back. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2, full count. Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 8. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fouled off. Three and 1. Here it is. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Dodgers leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew
Kershaw into the windup. Here it is.
McCutchen.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number one.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter
Batting
when you
second.
fall behind in the count.
The first
1 and
baseman.
2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That is 7. The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Into the windup with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Field in Arlington. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93. Curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Tim Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Gibson steps into his windup. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball one. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Career against Kyle Gibson. He comes in as a .316 hitter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
David Dahl stands in as he looks at ball one here. One out, nobody on. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2-1 to David Dahl.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
The right fielder.
He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. New inning set to get underway, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Gibson's ready. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Swing and a liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Garcia gets there for the catch, and that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, baby sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango, gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo, then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like...
Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That'll bring up Luis Arias. He will lead this one off today.
Luis Arias.
First offering on its way.
First pitch, 106.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Arias today. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 0-2 once more. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-2, here it is. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lewis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
So now into the box is Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ty France. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, taken in by Simmons. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. High in the air out to center field. Buxton able to track it down for the third out. 1 left for Seattle. Still no score. And stepping in, Alex Kirilloff. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Alex Kirilloff.
First pitch on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Again, a 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First delivery to him. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Lewis. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's way off balance with the swing there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. To the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Adam Frazier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Arenado into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Phillip Evans. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Heading out towards shallow right. Edmund will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Carlson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Tyler Anderson is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play? Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, 1, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a throw over. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Edman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
First two batters find the sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. First and second here with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Cue shot here out towards short. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Tyler O'Neill stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Men on third with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Colin Moran.
First baseman, Colin Moran.
And the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.